Hey you all, I'm Anesta, and if you are new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and please hit the bell button to get notification on my new videos. I like to do story times, vlog, fashion, lifestyle, and do family stuff together. So I'll be talking about 10 things I know before living with a friend. Rule number 1. Never get too comfortable in their house. Never invited a friend or your boyfriend over to their house. Tell them to meet you at a gas station or a shopping center or catch a Lyft or an Uber. Rule number 2. Make sure you have a backup, a plan B, to get a job or your own place, because you might never know. They tell you, oh, you gotta leave, or they kick you out the house and you're on the street and you don't have no family or friends up here, and it's like you can't do anything for yourself, and it's like, you know, you have to be doing something out there for you to get some money, and it's not really good to be, you know, homeless, you know, up in the States and stuff like that. Rule number 3. Have a friend meeting. It's good to have a friend meeting, especially where you and the person stands. You know, if the person don't like what you doing, you let that person know. If you don't like what is going on, even though you're living under the roof, you tell them straight up. You know, you don't go outside of the household and go and tell Susan, Paul, Luke, or whoever what is going on in your household. You talk to your friend and you tell them, hey, what's up? You know, I don't like this, I don't like that, you know, it's not good what you're doing and stuff like that. Rule number 4. Never babysit, especially if you're living with somebody who have a child. You know, I feel like if you're supposed to babysit a child, you're supposed to tell them, hey, Sally, Paul, or whatever your name is, can you babysit my child while I go to work? You just don't get up and just go and leave your child with me, you know, or with a person, because you don't know what that person have plans for the day. You don't do things like that. Rule number 5. Never depend on your friend for money or for food. Make sure you have money with you at all times. If you have to be pocket change, or if you have to use your saving account and buy food, you do what you gotta do. Rule number 6. Keep your distance. Try not to be out in their space. You know, don't try to be in their space when they're doing something, because at the end of the day, they don't even want you to be around them. You know, they come from a hard day at work, and I mean, sometimes they might want to talk and sometimes they don't want to be bothered. So it's like best you just keep your distance away from them. Rule number 7. Always make sure you know your surroundings, where your friend lives. If she close to a shopping center or she close to a gas station, you always know your surroundings. You ask your friend who you staying with, you know, where's the closest near shopping center or the mall, so you could know where to go. You don't have to be stuck in the house doing nothing and absolutely doing nothing, and you could just walk up and go to the shopping center and just chill and just be out of the house. At least you're not in her space or his space. At least you are just away from, you know, in their house. Rule number 8. Don't let no one make you feel like a back burden. I feel like when you're living with somebody and it's like they won't tell you that you're a back burden, but you will feel like you're a back burden because you all up in their space, you're using the bathroom, you're using the current, you're using the water, you're eating food from them, and I feel like everything is a problem. And I feel like when you go into somebody's house, it's like it's not good to depend on them. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do at the end of the day. And I have learned a lot, especially living with somebody, and I would never ever do that again. I rather take my risk and my chance to do my research on the computer and find an apartment. If I come up here, I find a job or whatever. But living with people, it's not easy. It's always something. And never ever let your family know what is going on in your household. That's a bad mistake. Rule number 9. Never let your friend advise you to come up to the States and make a difference in your life, because there's always a trick in the curtain, behind the curtain. Why I say that? Because in the beginning, when I first came up here, well, not here, but that was like previous, long time ago, when I came up here, I feel like I came here to benefit myself, you know, get a new experience of living up in the States. But I was wrong. There was a trick behind the dark curtain, and I came up here to do something that I wasn't supposed to do. And I ended up watching a child that there was no communication. There was no even ask me, well, do you want to watch my child? Can you watch my child? Nothing. And I was like, okay, what is going on here? Why am I watching your child? Yes, I have my child, my son, but this other child wasn't my child. And she'd go to work and come home, take a shower, eat something, go in her bed, and I'm here stuck with his baby. But it was a lesson to be learned, because I did something really disturbing that they didn't like. And I just get up one day and I had no my surroundings, and with my son, what I do, I feed the child, and I said, the child is sleeping, I am gone. This is not my responsibility. This is your responsibility. And I left, and I went to the nearest shopping center, and I didn't even come back till like later in the afternoon. Yeah, it take us about 10 to 15 minutes to go to the shopping center. It was a distance, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Rule number 10, the final last stage. Never move in with a friend. And make sure it's not, don't go and move with your friend permanent. Make it temporary. Take a 2 or 3 weeks vacation and see your surroundings. If you like it, if you don't like it, you know, don't come out there and expect like you're gonna live with your friend for your rest of your life. No, it's not gonna work. Do your research. You could do your research up here, but I feel like take a vacation for 2 or 3 weeks, see if you like it. And if you like it, then you go back home, you do your research, and you look for apartments and jobs and schools and stuff like that. Then you come up there and you know you have this apartment and you got this job and you got nothing to worry about. You don't have to live with anybody whatsoever. So that's a good thing about it. But these are the 10 things that you should not live with your friend or your best friend. I mean, things do work out with your best friend. Sometimes it don't. But I learned my lesson. And at the end of the day, she's living in her house and I have to move back in my house, back home. So thank you for liking this video. Please comment, let me know what you think about this video. This is a lesson to be learned, and I learned my lesson. So have a good day. See ya. Bye.